The myth of Echo and Narcissus really fascinates me, but mostly because the only character we ever talk about or hear about is Narcissus. The world is obsessed with narcissism. Don't you think that's a bit odd? Or is it in fact the myth of Echo and Narcissus literally playing out in the collective unconscious? Is that why we don't talk about her? These are the things that stood out to me in the story. We see a sweet, beautiful girl, but just as easily could have been a boy, who, out of loyalty to a father figure, cheats a maternal figure by hiding the man's infidelity. She either does it to protect her friends or to protect the father figure, or both. She doesn't do it to be deliberately hurtful, but she's prioritizing peacekeeping over honesty, and she's cursed for that by the mother figure of Juno as a result. We know that she's got plenty to say, and we're told that she's really chatty, so it's not that she lacks her own thoughts, it's that she's immature and impulsive. When she meets Narcissus, she doesn't seem to have taken into account the fact that she won't be able to speak to him, that this trauma has happened to her. And she falls completely in love with the external appearance of him, mistaking what's on the outside of him to be equally beautiful on the inside. She also seems to have forgotten that what's on the inside of her will never be visible or audible. The fact that she can repeat what he says doesn't stop her loving him. Instead, it fills her with shame and embarrassment. And rather than rejecting him for his cruelty, she runs away to hide because she's embarrassed. And even after she fades away and dies, she's still with him. He's in her mind all the time, and she's still uttering his words. It's like she's stuck in a fantasy. Some of the questions to ask about whether the myth of Echo and Narcissus, but Echo particularly, could be playing out unconsciously in your life are: do you see beauty and imbue it with qualities that aren't actually there? Like depth, reciprocity, emotional capacity, intimacy. Do you forget your vulnerabilities and personal history when you meet someone that you want to love you, hoping you'll be able to hide them, or that love will magically heal them? Do you project inner meaning onto outer form? Are you attracted to people who will speak for you, but who don't see you? Do you stay long after you've been rejected or hurt? Do you blame yourself when someone's cruel to you? Have you confused attraction with compatibility and made an effort to work harder to convince someone of your worth rather than seeing their limitations? And even when something's over, do you find it impossible to let go of the fantasy, finding it impossible not to be with that person in your mind, possibly avoiding the grief of the loss of your own voice? Although the world still seems to be fascinated with Narcissus, I think the really interesting person in the myth, who is fading away before our very eyes, who most of us will identify with, is Echo.